Hi everyone, Evette here from Metaphysical Anatomy. So today here we have a question about mononucleosis. So my friend has a son who has mononucleosis, and it's not the kissing disease. Apparently this was contracted at birth. He and my son have been together in preschool since they were 2 years old. The mono symptoms would then flare up and he would be sick for several days, up to a week. And when the boys entered kindergarten, it was recommended by the after-school care provider that the boys should not be in the same class as they might be disruptive together. So they remained close to kindergarten and started to drift apart in the first grade. And so apparently they were placed in the same class again in the 5th grade, where they reunited and started to hang out again. And the mom of the boy with the mono said that he had gone several years without any symptoms, but they came back again in the 5th grade. Now, the timeline seems to match. When her son is friends with my son, he experiences the symptoms. And when they're not friends, he goes symptom-free. So what I'm hearing here is, firstly, the child with the ailment was said here to be born with that. So what I would be looking at is, firstly, the mom of the son. What was her emotional state like when she was pregnant with the child? Was she in a challenging relationship? Was she perhaps around people that did not respect her boundaries? Was she around people that made her feel intimidated or controlled or suppressed in some way, or emotionally under attack? And because what this ultimately does is it creates a weakening in the energetic field in terms of boundaries. Now that could also translate into psychological boundaries at some point. So now what you're looking at is this kid was born with this condition, which could be a classic trigger from the mom feeling that. And so, which also could be, maybe it's not even the mom, it could also be inherited from the dad or from, someone else in the DNA lineage. But I feel more inclined to look at her pregnancy stages and what she was going through and feeling during that time. And I think what could be happening is that there's certain strong characteristics in your son maybe that could be triggering these weakened characteristics in the other child, then causing this ailment then to flare up as well. So maybe it could be that your son he's a very confident person, he's a very outspoken person, and the other kid is maybe not, and causing him perhaps to feel intimidated, causing him perhaps, unintendedly to feel attacked by the other, by your son's personality. It's not necessarily that anything went wrong there, but clearly there's a clash in terms of a misalignment regarding, personality types. So one is perhaps the more dominant one, which could perhaps be your son, and the other one could be as a result of, certain patterns that was inherited there and predispositions being activated at birth as well, or during birth or straight after birth, that could be actually triggering this. So I would definitely be perhaps seeing what that could definitely, most definitely case be for you. So in short, I do hope that helps. It was a really great question. Keep them flowing, guys. I love it, and I love to help where I can. And until next time, be the light that you are.
Thank you guys for joining me here. And also remember to subscribe to our math membership website. You can check out so much more. There's so many free healing courses there as well. Go to evetterose.com, see all the free master classes and events that we have coming up. There's always something happening on our platform. And we love to hear from you for the Ask Evette episodes, but also for the psychosomatic patterns that you would love for us to talk about, especially when it comes to these books, the research that's in it. And there's so much to be learned and so much to be shared as well. So I love your questions. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what you would love me to address as well. Life challenges, it's endless. Guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. And remember to subscribe so that you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest videos that's coming out just for you. Until next time, be the light that you are.